Bright Light Audio Studio, welcome, Nicholas James Thomasma!
Thank you so much. My name is Nicholas James Thomasma.
What first got you into music?
Oh, man. I don't remember a time in my life where I wasn't into music, but my earliest memories of music were probably watching Michael Jackson videos on MTV. I just remember very distinctly being like at my Aunt Kathy's house. She was babysitting because we didn't have cable, so we didn't have MTV. And I remember watching that video come on and just being like, this is what I want to do with my life.
You ask me, do I think this is crazy? What else can I say? Yeah, maybe. But if you're asking what to do, I think you know that it's up to you. You drive me wild with your style, you drive me wild. With your eyes, you drive me wild. You drive me wild. You acted like you thought it was too late. You're wondering, did I make a mistake? But I'm thinking that maybe things will be okay. As you're here now, with me now, so what does that say? You drive me wild with your style, you drive me wild. With your eyes, you drive me wild. You drive me wild. This is crazy. Yeah, baby. You drive me wild with your style. You drive me wild with your eyes. You drive me wild. You drive me wild. You drive me wild. With your style, you drive me wild. With your eyes, you drive me wild. You drive me wild.
Who really inspires you?
Well, it's no secret to anybody that I'm a huge fan of Bob Dylan, and I am a fan of his writing abilities, but also I love his voice, you know, and I just, people tell me they can't stand Bob Dylan's voice, and I just love it. I have found him to be continuously compelling, including his new music, the fact that he still continues to release music, and it's completely different than the music that he released in the 60s. And also, like, if you go see Bob Dylan, he won't play those songs the same way that he did back then. I find that truly inspiring. I'm also a big fan of the Grateful Dead, and they're very similar. They never play the song the same way twice. That was part of the ethos of the Grateful Dead, was the improvisation and the communication between the audience and the music. And I think that I find both of those artists to be tremendously inspiring.
Been thinking about the one that got away. I've been trying to think of what I'd say if we ever crossed paths. How would I handle that? My guess is I'd be scared and slip away. I see glimpses of her everywhere I go. She's in the audience at every show, and she's in the rearview mirror, but I'm nowhere near her. And I turn my head, she's always gone. What can I say? We were young. It's fair to say I was done. It seemed like there would always be another day. But things have changed, I'm getting old. It's lonely and I'm cold, and I'm thinking about the one that got away. Where she ended up, well, I don't know. I stopped following when I saw that photo of a diamond ring on a mountaintop. It nearly made my heart stop, but she's better off, so I had to let her go. What can I say? We were young. Fair to say I was done. It seemed like there would always be another day. Things have changed, I'm getting old. It's lonely and I'm cold, and I'm thinking about the one that got away. One day I came across her at the store. She had a baby in her arms and was planning for a couple more. And we hugged, but it felt wrong. The magic was all gone. And I said, it's nice to see you, but I gotta go. What can I say? We were young. It's fair to say I was done. It seemed like there would always be another day. But things have changed, I'm getting old. It's lonely and I'm cold, and I'm thinking about the one that got away. What can I say? We were young. Looking back, we just begun. It seemed like there would always be another day. There's no promises, we know. It's some things you
What's the biggest struggle about being a musician?
The biggest struggle about being a musician is the financial aspect of it. The entire recording industry has been thrown on its head in the last 20 years thanks to the invention of the internet. And, a lot of people look at that as a negative thing, that the recording industry is in shambles, and it is. But it also is the thing that enables you as an independent musician to have a career. You can connect directly with audiences. But the nature of how it used to be is you would borrow money from the record company, you'd make a record, and then you'd go out on tour to sell the record for the record company to pay them back for the recordings that you made. It was a good system and everybody seemed to like it. At least for the most part, people liked it because bands got to tour and they got to make records and record companies got to make money. And now that that whole model is gone, let me tell you, there are way easier ways to make money than through music. But music isn't necessarily a vocation, it's a lifestyle. And so artists are gonna make music whether there's money involved or not, which only makes it more difficult for the artists who are trying to make money. So I've said this before and I'll say it again, there are way easier ways to make money, but also it is possible to have a career in music if that's what you want.
I want a little home on top of a hill where my dogs can roam, come and go as they will. Need a little pond or a little stream. It's just a little home, it's a great big dream. And it's gonna be quiet every night. We're gonna burn a fire and candlelight and sing a little song, burn off a little steam. Little home, in my great big dream. In my little home, in my little home. In the little home, in my great big dream. There's a weeping willow tree hanging over the street. In the little home, in my great big dream. We're gonna watch the sun set through the trees. Gonna listen for trains floating in the breeze. And up on the porch is a little swing in the little home, in my great big dream. In my little home, in my little home. In the little home, in my great big dream. Is a weeping willow tree hanging over the street. In the little home, in my great big dreams. And inside, just waiting for me, sits a pretty little woman, happy as can be. And the kids, they gone to bed, so there ain't no love screams. This is a happy little home, it's a great big dream. In my little home, in my little home. Home in my great big dream. Is a weeping willow tree hanging over the street. In the little home in my great big dreams. In my little home, in my little home. In the little home in my great big dreams. Is a weeping willow tree hanging over the street. In the little home in my great big dreams.
What are you most looking forward to in the future?
I got a few things going on right now that I'm excited to be wrapping up. One thing is I'm working on my bachelor's degree, so I'm excited to be finishing up my education. I also am working with a nonprofit organization and I'm moving forward in my career there. And then most importantly, I think since I've recorded my last album, I've got another 50 or so songs to choose from. So I'm excited to go make another record and make more art, which is what I truly love to do. So be on the lookout for more songs and more recordings coming soon.
Love is love. People are people, just like they. It's just that simple. Open the door, ring the bell in the steeple. Love is love. People are people. Black or white, we're all shades of brown, and we're all the same deep down. And if we look different, well, that's okay, 'cause love is blind anyway. Love is love. People are people, just like it. It's just that simple. Open the door, ring the bell in the steeple. Love is love. People are people. Boys will be boys, or boys may be girls. There are all kinds of children in this world. You don't have to know or understand. Just remember, we're all human. Love is love. People are people, just like they. It's just that simple. Open the doors, ring the bell in the steeple. Love is love. People are people. And I know it's difficult to change, but there is no more room for hate. And when it's all said and done, you know everyone needs love. On top of the mountain, how you be? And I assure you, it's not just a dream. Brothers and sisters, we are all equal. Love is love. People are people. Love is love. People are people, just like it. It's just that simple. Open the doors, ring the bell in the steeple. Love is love. People are people. Let me break it down. Let me make this simple. Love is love. People are people.
What advice can you give to the audience watching right now?
Well, first, I just want to say thanks for tuning in, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the generous support of my community, and it's truly a blessing to be an artist. So despite all the struggles and the, how we talk about the finances of it, I wouldn't give this up for anything. And I think that it's just important to know, like yeah, it's not easy, but it's part of the struggle, is part of what makes the reward worth it. When I think about not making music, it's just not an option. I don't know who I would be without music, and I know I wouldn't be here without it. So, again, if you're watching, I just want to say thank you. I'm grateful for that.